here with you guys. We're going to do your July 2024 tarot readings. I just had a proper ramble fest with the Cancers. We're going to get straight into your reading, Leo. So this is divine guidance and loving clarity for the Leo vibratories, the shining Leo energy, divine guidance and loving clarity. What are the messages for all the Leo people that resonate with Leo? Oh, look, there you are with the Sun card coming through. Big energy here. And I said that, didn't I? Like shining brightly, shining. There is perhaps a sense of recognition for you. Rebirth, big time, a rebirth energy, renewal in love. Feeling like maybe making an offer, feeling like receiving more love from this is really about your foundation, your security, like the people around you that support you, that you collaborate with, that your foundational reality is all about. And this is really helping you overcome past pain, loss, grief. Five of Cups reverse. So this is a rebirth. This is a big time for you to really come into your own. Shine bright like a diamond, Leo. This is so beautiful. There's a gentleness to it as well, like a kind of a sweet spot that's helping you, I want to say, kind of yoke this rebirth phase, this sense of like just innocence and joy and feeling good and feeling like, yes, finally, I'm finally like feeling like I'm coming out of all of this deep emotional stuff. And again, leaning into your support system. These would be like the Three of Pentacles. There's three people, right? Three is a crowd. There's a few people here, but this is positive. This is foundational work. These are people that support our evolution and growth. And the Page of Cups is really just making me think of like feeling maybe flirtatious, feeling like you're open to receive offers of love, of like, this feels light to me though, like dating. If you're single, this is just like maybe going on a date or, you know, allowing certain flirtations to be that there. There's a King of Swords that could be in your life. There's this guidance and direction coming from this energy. In general readings, you can definitely, you know, one, take what resonates with the rest, but also the King of Swords. You can do what you like with the genders with the general readings. So I like to say it because, again, when things resonate, if it's resonating more with the actual reading, again, that would be, to me, usually more significant. This is a King of Swords. This is a guiding energy. This is in the upright. They're mature. They're wise. I feel like they're helping you to direct yourself. I often will interpret these energies as things that we ourselves are embodying. So you might be feeling more self-assured, more just grounded, but like present in your mind, more masterful in your mind. And or this could be certainly a person guiding that in you, kind of bringing that out in you, showing you the way a little bit. I'm getting an image of like, you know, the person, so you're having a trek through the jungle and the person at the front of the line has like a machete knife cutting things away to clear the path ahead, that kind of thing, because you're quite innocent in this rebirth phase, being like, ooh wee, where it might be that you're like, okay, this is fantastic, let's open up to receive direction now with, because this is really, I mean, for some of you, the Five of Cups to me could be really excavating or like doing deep inner work, shadow work. And then through the clearing or healing, you know, simultaneously establishing stronger foundations, stronger roots to sustain this rebirth. I'm just hearing the one more card. Queen of Cups. Some of you, there could be, again, if you're single, there could be somebody coming in. Queen of Cups energy, cup energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Sword would be the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So being directed, moving forward, and yet this flirtation energy could be romantic, wanting to date somebody, or certainly maybe there's messages coming in that are probably sparking a little bit of intrigue both ways. And there's a little bit of mystery here. This is enticing to me because these people are all in the upright. You've had a rebirth. This is all really positive. It feels all like gentle and kind of like, ooh, flirtatious. And again, with the upright, we're good to go. We're kind of in the clear from some of those deeper, more painful energies. This could be also people that you're meeting through collaborative effort and I want to, business meetings or even like things going on in your local community. You're receiving an invitation, you end up meeting somebody there, or at least having like nice encounters, nice exchanges with people. These encounters, these people, these offerings can bring very substantial new beginnings, like hitting the bullseye with regards to like your physical life and how you want to create in the world, how your big new beginnings. Because now we've got the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, like new ideas, new opportunities coming in, new people coming in that might be inspiring or inciting some of these new beginnings, projects. I want to create this thing, and this thing is coming in. Like, so you're really, woo, I feel this is like this very kind of potent, grounded, like precise, exacting energy coming through with regards to like feeling reborn and then getting the inspiration to move forward. A lot of opportunities for you, Leo, I'm hearing. A Daughter of Sword energy in the reverse. So that's making me think of like there's still energies afoot that would warrant being mindful of like what other people are saying. Gossip. Daughter of Sword energy, like a younger-ish person or somebody on their way, but with them being in the reverse, I'm like, they might use their words in a slightly manipulative way or deceptive way, and like wisdom reverse, like not, and with the central energy all being in the upright with the sun the sun upright as well, I'd be like, this is going to be pretty obvious for most of you as far as like being mindful of like salesy people, offers that are too good to be true, people that are really maybe quick-witted and like seem to have it all together. I think this is like one of those energies where you could be so potently like woo, like in the high vibratories, that just be aware that energy still sometimes can attract energy that might want to manipulate a situation for their benefit. But it feels quite like clear at this stage moving forward that just any exchange that feels off skis or puts like a weird vibe or anxiety, just don't move in that direction, or certainly like sleep on it, wait on it, and then excavate or ask more questions. Like just anything makes you feel pressured or makes you feel a bit I don't know about that, probably not. It's right in front of you. It's like taking that impulse that's right in front of you rather than like people coming in from like social media or I don't know, like getting a DM or an email that just feels like I don't think this is the real deal, but thanks, and then like boosh, just move into these new energies. They're right in front of you rather than people coming in for things or offers that don't feel quite right. It's like this gentle, this is really heart-centered and gentle, and like I know the direction I want to move in, and I feel good about who I am, and thanks, but that's not for me, and being able to say no if it doesn't align, and trusting trusting that inspirational flow, trusting that that's a real energy coming through, that instant, like, heck yes, versus not sure versus definitely no, right? And so the not sureness, like sitting with it, but usually the not sureness is like a no. And it's only the like, you know, that real sense of like moving into things that feel exciting, but also grounded. So for some of you, there's just a little bit of an energy around like being... I'm getting actually that energy of just at times keeping things close to your chest, like not being discerning with regards to how vulnerable and or like how much you expose in certain situations, and flip it. So also be aware of just that slight energy of manipulation or not being sure, like things being in the dark or coming out of the dark. Okie dokie, Leo. So let's get final layers of guidance here. There's one more deck I'll pull from as well. Divine guidance and loving clarity. What are the messages for Leo? Divine guidance and loving clarity. Manifestation. Everything lining up. Things are sprouting now. There's, you know, you've already probably, very likely with this reading, you've already set off. You're in this manifestation energy. The Five of Cups, where you likely been through some deeper healing that you're overcoming in substantiating here and sort of consolidating that inner work. And new energies are coming through. New things are sprouting that you have manifested, you have seeded. And it's like a frog being born. You're like coming out of the water now. Because that looks to me like manifestations lining up. And it's like as you come out from this rebirth, you're starting to feel better. You're starting to come out, and there's like all these new things sprouting. Still using discernment, right? Maturity. I could feel that kind of energy coming through. So that energy too, the Magician reversed with the comparison card, being mindful too. So these are some of the layers of like potential hindrances or doubts, but like other people manipulation, us being unsure or not being able to be in our full integrity. The maturity is the piece here, and that's taking things slow, being gently guided by the divine rather than impulsively acting out, or allowing more things to come in to present themselves rather than chasing and seeking, holding things back until it feels appropriate, safe, and grounded. Knowing that comparing ourselves to other people is a hindrance to our ability to manifest and use the tools at our disposal. The sun card is very contained, right? It's the sun, it's a star. It's like opening itself up to that creative life force. Let's start to look at these final messages for Leo. So moving into these new beginnings, still full of awareness and maturity at this new phase. It's right, like a new phase of life, but this time with all this maturity, but still feeling reborn, sparkly, new, flirtatious, worthy. Hence these upright people, characters, types of messages coming through are manifesting the seeds of your intent, which could have been, again, many years ago that you intended to make these changes. You've been through this sort of alchemical or shadow work, or just simply rough, like another way to look at this is just rough patch of life, losing people, things ending, where we have to process emotional pain, possibly alone or on our own, and then life morphs around us, right? Like life just keeps going, and then we keep moving through it with the ups and downs and rounds, right? Like the wheel of fortune's always going round. So you're feeling, so the worthy card and confidence card, that's pretty good energies there, Leo. Confidence, so they go together, obviously. When we're feeling worthy and deserving, that would be potentially observed as or equated to feeling confident. But with the Sun card, maturity card, all these wonderful new beginnings, I'm like, yeah, that's pretty apparent, right, with these with this reading. This card, well, it was actually the card in the thumbnail for this month, but immersing ourselves in the Cancer energy, and obviously we've got a stellium, I'm almost certain, in Cancer, or we're coming into that. So often our Leo energies are big or shining and out there, and yet there's a deeper respite within you. There's a deeper restedness within you. That's maybe part of what's coming through this rebirth. For some of you, you could be attracting a Cancer energy because there's a Queen of Cups here as well. But with the Three of Pentacles and that Cancer card, I'm getting this sense of deepening the foundations, you know. So you've got the Three of Pentacles. You're working, you're collaborating. There's things coming up. There's things coming through. There's new beginnings sprouting. It's like seeding ideas and then meeting with people to talk more about it, and then meeting with people to talk more about it, and then finally like doing the thing, and then generating more ideas, and then doing another thing. So you're kind of building momentum, discerning the new energies, right, as you go. For some reason, I keep seeing in my mind's eye, and I'm wondering if that card came up, but the Four of Wands reversed, but it's not come through. But for some of you, I'm still getting the message in my being of move. Like some of you might end up moving eventually, like uprooting yourselves. With especially with all these new beginnings, there could be potentials for that. There's Lalita Tripura Sundari. I am getting a sense of like creative abundance and like yoking a kind of creative elixir, but also with it being reversed, I got a sense of like go easy, go gentle. I do. I'm getting a sense of almost like overwhelm or like really good feelings, but be mindful of not getting too swept up in those feelings. Leo, bear with me for 2 seconds. I'm just gonna grab the book for us. I do feel inspired to read yeah, so there is something kind of divine. So it's time to go after your desires. These desires are not your goals of achievement, but rather what the inner you desires: love, lust, passion. Lilita, the Tantrika goddess, awakens within to remind you of your divine feminine nature. She is fully alive, untamed, and mystical, joining the erotic with the spiritual. Lilita represents the part of you that is both a queen and nymph, ruling with her elegance without foregoing her pleasure. Meditate on embodying Lalita's sensual power in all aspects of your life. Yeah, there's just something really like creative and sensual and divine. And again, when we stumble, I do it too. Like when you stumble upon messages or readings or info, like in that discerning capacity, it can be really, really beneficial. for where we're at in life, which is, again, to me, the new paradigm, like sharing these deep resources, these sort of esoteric and spiritual resources with one another, and like our life path, and trying to stay grounded with it all. There's a maturity and there's a wisdom, and there's certainly this beautiful rebirth energy. So take your time with it all. Keep in with that cocoony self-care vibratory, looking after yourself, rooting yourself. And, you know, rather than too compulsively, and that's even not here, but it's just an awareness of like letting the sun guide you, letting these new inspirations guide you, letting good vibratories and good clear exchanges guide you. And I again, that sense of clearing the path, and anything that kind of comes in out from like and feels weird, just probably a straight down no, right? So yeah, just moving forward mindfully, being aware of comparison, killer of joy, hindrance to manifestation. At the same time, everything's lining up, so I'm like, I wouldn't worry. This is like your past. Continue to move forward, feel good, trust, and keep cocooning for self-care. Remember that other message. Some of you might move toward your desires, move towards the heck yes, what feels good, from within this sort of more nurtured and mature space. Good reading for my Leo lovers. So happy July, Leo. Great to be here with you. Check out all the info. Feel free to subscribe to All to Love, like, subscribe, share, do all that fun stuff. And thank you so much. I'll see you guys next month. Take care. Peace out.